Today we're gonna make some curry chicken. Now the thing is, I really like to eat curry chicken, but for some strange reason, I don't make it often. The last time I made curry chicken could have well be over a year ago, because for sure I didn't make any in 2020. So it's long overdue. So today we're gonna make a curry chicken so that we get into it one time. Now I'm not gonna pretend that the way that I'm making this curry chicken in this recipe video is the way that I just always make my curry chicken. Now yes, I just always make my curry from scratch when I'm making my curry chicken, but usually I would just use my saffron powder or turmeric powder and combine it with my other spices and make my curry powder. But today I had some turmeric root that I got from my brethren Karen. Had that in the fridge for a while now, so I decided, you know what, let me utilize this saffron root or turmeric root and make the curry from scratch. I also would be blending it with, you know, the usual suspects: coriander seeds, some methi or fenugreek, and of course some jeera or cumin. So to start it off, I'm gonna make a paste using the turmeric. The thing about this is it is very likely to stain anything that it comes in contact with. Like if you take a look at my fingers, you would see that they're already changing color, it's already staining my fingers. This will stain your clothes, it'll stain your countertop, it'll stain anything that it comes in contact with. So be very careful when you're handling turmeric. There's something that you could get in the market, you could get in some groceries as well. So don't be afraid to pick up some turmeric when you see it in the market or the grocery and experiment with it in your dishes. And today we're gonna do a nice little curry chicken with it. All right, so now that the skin off, I'm just gonna cut it into small pieces. There we have our turmeric or saffron paste, and that's gonna go along with the rest of spices to form our curry. Gonna add some ginger as well to this and give it a little smash. Also going in with a head of garlic here. I'm gonna smash this into a paste. And for the other aromatics, I have some onion. Just want to give this a fine dice. And I have some pimentos here for flavor. These typically don't have a lot of heat or no heat at all in them, depending on your tolerance level for spicy food. For the herbs, I have some broadleaf thyme or podina. Just gonna give this a fine chop. If you don't have broadleaf thyme, you could also use fine thyme if you want. And of course, we have some shadow benny or culantro as well. Cut the stems off. I'm gonna give this a fine chop here. All right, so to get these spices going, the first thing we want to do is toast them. So going in with the coriander seeds, methi, and the jeera. So you don't want this to burn at all, you just want it to toast. So as soon as it starts to pop, as you can hear it here, probably hearing it, and it starts to go fragrant, I mean, the smell will fill up your whole kitchen, and that is it. Nice and toasted. I mean, if you could smell in here right now, it's smelling real good. Now the toasted spices go into the spice grinder. I'm gonna grind this into a powder. All right, time to get this curry going. Going in with some oil here. Adding 2 cloves of garlic. Just gonna let that chunky. And what chunky in the garlic does is impart that roasted garlic flavor into the oil itself. So basically you're making a garlic infused oil. All right, at this time I wanna add my garlic paste, onions, ginger paste, pimentos, add in some turmeric, add in some of the podina or the broadleaf thyme, our toasted spice blend, which is the methi, coriander, and jeera. Add in half cup of water. Seasoning with a little bit of salt, a little black pepper. I want to let this cook down because this is our curry base that we're making here. So let this cook down a little bit. Give it about 4 to 5 minutes. And then we're gonna add our chicken in and continue the curry chicken process. Oh shucks, I almost forget one very important ingredient here. And no, it is not bay leaf and it is not ruku. It is actually some karupule or curry leaf. And I'll keep these in the freezer so they stay fresh. So adding in a few karupule leaves. All right, so now that we have a thick paste going here, it's good time to add our chicken. So I have some pre-seasoned chicken here that I'm just gonna add to the pot. And at this point, I'm gonna add some shadow benny. Add in my Scotch bonnet pepper with some heat, of course. And then we're gonna cover this. And we're not adding any liquid at this point. We want it to spring its own water. So turn the heat down to medium and you're gonna allow this to simmer away for about 8 to 10 minutes. All right, so 10 minutes later and look how we're looking, real nice. As you can see, the chicken spring its own water. So you know there's real intense flavor that you're getting there. So at this point, I just wanna add a cup of water. I'm gonna add some more podina or the broadleaf thyme. Add another more of the shadow benny. Be careful not to burst your hot pepper. I mean, if you want it burst and you want your curry chicken real spicy, I mean, you know, feel free, but I ain't going for all that spice right now. I just want a little slight kick. All right, we're good on salt. No need to add any extra salt. So, I'm gonna cover this down and let this go for the next, I would say 10 to 15 minutes and we should be good. All right, 10 minutes later, let me see how we're looking. And yeah, we in a gear here, you know. Smelling good, looking good. All right, so the final thing to do now is switch off because we're good here. Add the remaining fresh herbs. I'm gonna just remove this hot pepper before it bursts. Just toss this. Curry chicken, done. The only thing left to do now, of course, is to dig in. I ain't gonna lie, I really wish I had some basab shot or some dal puri right now to this. Dig in and enjoy this, but I don't. So I'll have to just kind of go in for a taste just so. But let me know down in the comments, or you prefer to have this with wasab shot, dal puri, dumpling, rice, let me know down in the comments. All right, moment of truth here. Just going for the taste. As you can see, perfectly cooked. I don't know if it's because I haven't had curry chicken in a while, or the fact that fresh turmeric and things just give it a real nice flavor, but it's tasting real good. No lie, this is a vibe. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please take a moment to do so. And of course, a link to the full recipe will be posted in the video description. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.